No. Whoa. It's a good thing it's adults only, anyway. I help I need an adult. We're waiting on Grand Zenarch. No worries, I need to go grab Dark Orchestral. You don't want to look like a Power Ranger? Gotta get. I don't even know who has that one. Oh, is it? Is it? No, I don't know. Oh, it's. No, 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 no. It's an old player who's actually really important. So no. Uh-uh. You can always get another one needs help for something. I guess Jim can't join for the now. Oh well. Well that was a whole waste of time. Hey, true, true. I've messaged the dev. Anyway, why music not play? Play music, play. I want one day without a technical issue. That'd be great. Yeah, good point. Disconnect. Oh, no result found. What the fuck do you mean no result found, you son of a bitch? Uh, I will. I will try again. Give me a second. I really hope YouTube didn't get to this bot as well. That'd be a pain in the ass. Oh, there we go. Okay. URL was just wrong. Nah, it's just bad. Yep. Okay, everyone ready? Okay. We start this session back at Sanctuary in the Guildmaster's office. A small group of adventurers have been called to the Guildmaster's office to escort him to a unknown location, somewhere he has not been before. Not Dracula. The other one. There we go. Yeah. If everyone can drop their characters over here, that would be grand. Most likely broken. Oh, let's be precise, it's broken because some people didn't listen to me and put their images in the open folder instead of the folders I made for them. Anyway, I'll see if I can find them real quick. Um, oh, you got a backup image that you can put? Okay. When you're uploading your image, please go to GRP, then player, and then find your name. Should be Archer. Oh, your stuff's all in your folder. Why is it? Okay, so your stuff should be fine. And then, actually, really surprised that yours randomly broke. There we go. Right, and then who else? Character name? Torala or uh Zolove. Okay. Uh, it looks like one of your pictures is there, and it's just your token picture that's fucked. Uh, it's probably an unsorted if I were to guess. GRP slash unsorted. I wouldn't worry about it. Just use the portrait picture for your token picture for now. Right. Is this one right? Oh, your pictures are still in the VTT, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. I just need to find them. I don't delete anything unless necessary. It's just unfortunate that it bugged out and deleted your other character. The actual images are still there. Is that the correct image? Okay. That should be good enough for now. Okay. All of you are being called into the Guildmaster's office. The door is wide open as Aries looks like he is slumped back in his chair, annoyed, empty of. Oh, Kaz is AFK? Oh, okay. He looks annoyed, empty of any happiness. Like he's been too far drained with all the bullshit that's been going on the last year. Oh, yeah, I got you, Crib. There we go. Aries, you have been requested by Cantori to visit a area in Albion called the Tap. This was something that was discovered by one of your other characters when fighting Time, Guillaume. So Guillaume will just have left the office after telling you all about the Tap and the fight with Time. Um, oh yeah, but this is you're getting other information like yeah. Uh Cantori being the synth uh celestial that was bestowed upon you by Michael in the last year to monitor the guild has requested you by name, Aries. Yes. Again. That worked this time? Uh Concentration effect. I got you. Don't worry about it. Cool. You're permanently in an air bubble. Ares picks up a crystal off his desk. It looks much more grand than the rest of your crystals, adorned with gold, platinum, and adamantium swirling around it. It has a small little crown atop its head. Yep, interesting. Was it just missing, or is it? So he's one armed. Okay, interesting. I'll assume that as well. Right. Sleeping on the bench outside, a dwarf wakes up, goes, "Oh, oh, 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 go master, oh." You see him take out like what looks like a small vial before drinking it, and he goes, "Dwark." He holds out a sandwich for you. It's a new sandwich. The old ones would have rotted away. Uh, this is the new one. This is not the silly one. No, 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 no. This is not the silly one. I mean, it's still pretty silly, but Dwarg goes back to sleep. That was Dwarg, not me. As you come up to the crystal, you see sitting there as per usual is old man, old James. He looks at you and says, "Oh, Guildmaster, you going out a stroll? Oh, when you come back, bring me some cocaine." As you try to activate the guild crystal, it shatters. The your fancy one, and you see what looks like a small little guy. Let me go get you the image. Floating in the palm of your hand. This one's different. It is one of the little fuckers, but it's a different guy. Uh, it's fine. GRP unsorted. I'm just gonna go grab these real quick. Admin NPC flux. It is this little guy. So you all see this little guy float in your hand with a little time staff. He looks at Ares and he just shakes his head. He goes, and then he crosses his arms over. He flies into the big crystal, and you see the big crystal shatter, and then it implodes on itself and disappears. What the fuck was that? What? Have fun. Uh, as you guys are walking towards the ship, you see Hazard and Cromwell walking towards you. They look like they've just been doing some work on one of the ships, and they are completely covered in oil and dust and soot. Crom looks up at Hazard, and Hazard just puts a cigarette in his mouth and lights up. Crom, step. Yes. Oh, right. Uh, the Oracle mentioned that the crystals were going to explode, so we had your car moved into one of the ships. CAR car. Yep, it is. If you go back to the office right now, it will not be there. It will not be there in game. uh, it's a steampunk road rager that can hold at least four medium-sized creatures and one large-sized creature on the top. It has a V16 engine, which is extremely strong, and is powered by magic. Knowing me, I'm just... yeah, that's the one. You want to move to the other one? Right, we'll go do that right now. You see them head off to shout at some of the dock workers, and you see them start to unload the car from the Dread Rider and move it onto the Seraphine's Wrath. Sure, yeah. As you enter the airship and start doing your inspections, you can see that the crystal is somewhat there, but it looks like it's starting to crack. You think that one use and then it'll be unusable. Given what you just saw happen, do you think it's going to implode on itself after one use? No. These are powered by the main engines are powered by by steam power. You can still move, yes, they just can't go throughout time. It kind of comes over. What? He kind of like grunts a bit. It's like fine. Hops over and gets behind the wheel. And as he starts to head off with you guys, uh, we will we will quickly adjourn to the Dread Rider map because this is going to be a 20-minute journey. We'll just use this as a temporary map for the other place. Drop your characters over here, please. Each of you can now have time to introduce each other if you haven't met each other before as characters, and discuss what's going on. Cromwell's upstairs behind the. Mhm. All of this would be Roja's personal paperwork. This would not be the Guildmaster's paperwork. So you're going through. Oh, you brought stuff? Okay, sure. Sure. There's been over 200 players, and there's been well over. Are we including guild grunts? About 1,200 total. You see, the collective has somehow got on that list despite being on vacation. Did Laszlo just become the paper shredder? Da da. You notice that it starts to become nighttime as you get closer to the location, and then the ship starts to go through turmoil. It shakes. It sounds like something heavy lands on top of the ship. You hear shouting from up above as rain starts to pour down. You see lightning start to strike. Ares, get up here! You see standing on the deck of the ship a black and silver angel like creature with an almost emptiness at its heart. Metallic, no face, only silence, darkness as it stares at you. It holds out its hand to you. In its hand is a small letter, dwarfed by the size of its hands. Okay. As you grab the letter out of its hand, it bows before slipping back through a crack in time. The presence of that thing you just saw was deadly, scary. It put more pressure on you than that of an average dragon, an adult dragon. You know that it doesn't scare you, but that one creature could probably take on the rest of your party solo. Okay. To my dearest Ares, I thank you for your service these many long years. And I'm regretted to say that your services will no longer be required to be rendered. By the power invested in me, Michael, I'm looking towards better opportunities. Sanctuary's termination will be swift and forthcoming. They called for Laszlo. Yeah. So Ares is the only one that saw that or even knows of this letter. Yeah. As you burn the letter, there is a small symbol that appears in the air, that of wings surrounding a sword before disappearing into the smoky ash. Sorry, apologies. Wrong symbol. The symbol you see is this one. The storm seems to get heavier, and the ship starts to shake side to side. Correct. You're now on your own. The crystal is stored here. Okay. As you come down to the crystal, you see the crystal shatter into pieces. In its place, a large, plump creature sleeping on a rock. It opens its eyes before disappearing into a void. The ship starts to feel like it's in free fall. All of you are lifted up about 2 feet in the air temporarily as you slam back down. Everyone roll me a dexterity saving throw. Yep. Um, Ares, funny enough, got the worst. Ares, you're immediately knocked prone as you come down the ladders. Your back hits against the glass, um, making you fall into the lower depths of the ship. Roja, you're fine. Zalfir, uh, you you land on your butt. Yeah. Laszlo, you're perfectly fine. You didn't even notice it. Uh, Ares takes 2d6 fall damage. Nothing goes back to normal. The ship is now in free fall. You are only able to stay because of centrifugal force. The ship is falling from the sky. Yeah. Let me see where everyone is. Do, do, do. Okay. People in the crystal room. You see someone fall by this window over here. You see Cromwell fall off the ship, and he falls fast. Like, talking to Roja? Who was the character you're talking about? Uh, I can tell you an exact number right now. Give me a second. Just to get your race. Um, you'd be between 250 and 350 pounds. With your equipment on top of that, add another 70 pounds. So, okay, so at minimum 320 pounds. The window is not one that can be opened. It is also a barred with metal bars. Okay. You notice the car falls off the ship as well. At, at this point, as you come up onto the deck, the ship is a full 90 degrees going down, and you can see the ground approaching fast. Laszlo, as you're diving down to try and catch Cromwell, you see that he has his crystal out in his hands, and he like holds it, and it doesn't crack. Instead, he is pulled through a small portal and just disappears in a cloud of smoke. I didn't choose who brought it, so um uh uh I I just want to point out how much that ship cost. The guild does not have the funds to cover that. Oh, that was not possible at that point. All right, I need a 5 minute break while I sort something. Everyone, take a 5 minute break. Sorry, Zen. you might be able to get Sanctuary to go recover the broken airship and repair it later. 1,000 feet. So the same height as an aeroplane. No, sorry, 10,000. Hang on, let me go double check math. Height of an airplane above the clouds. 8,500 feet. Aircraft fly between 30,000 feet. Oh, okay, 28,000 feet. I mean, you wouldn't be able to do that without any hands-on, so it'll take you time anyway. Because you're currently carrying two people, so you gotta wait. Sorry, bud. Oh, sure, sure, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just quickly remove that from ownership. What candy? Yup. Yeah, so let's unpause and see the state of the ship. As you guys land, you see in this kind of fog-covered area that the ship is on the ground. Oh, drop your characters over here, please. Yep. Over here. Over here. Yep. So as you fly down, you see the ship has been split into right along half the ship, right along the bow. Um, Potentially repairable, but it does mean that the keel has been completely shattered, which is the one bit of it's the nice bit of wood that holds the ship up along the center. So the keel will need completely replaced, and all the parts will need to be rebuilt around a new keel. But you can salvage what remains if you have time. Um, yeah, the office is in the back, just underneath the thing, so the office will be fine. Speaking of which, the car seems perfectly intact. In fact, it slides down off this tree, hitting the front of it, and then going beep, and then slamming back down on its floor. Almost missing Scotty. Crumb. I mean, it's a bit beat up, but yeah. What's that? Statue? Oh, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Zen, I need you to send me a picture of Pandora when she was an angel. The one before she died. Okay, send me that image, please. Well, as you look behind the wheels, there is keys that are in the ignition. It does. Uh, it seems I've also got this set to the wrong size. There we go. It can fit. It can fit four of you, at least, plus a couple of things on the roof tied down. And there's definitely some rope that you can use. Uh, as the guild master, you have a general idea of where you need to go to get to Cantori. after after about an hour of driving, you not the ship. You appear at the location. It is dark, but you do see the shield that is around the entrance. Flying up, you see Cantori looking over all of you. Um, nothing particular. Cantori does look at you temporarily, but then immediately resolves to Ares. Guildmaster Ares, thank you for coming hastily. Problem. I yes, I have had to temporarily seal all of time. Oh, weird. Oh, it was the timer. Yeah. Yes. Some contracts are in disorder. Um, sorry. Hard to maintain the barrier. Um, please come down as he goes back down the hole, and you see a small little hole in the barrier open. Nice. It shouldn't be too long for you to reload though. Well done. Seems like Kaz is logged in. There you go. You're logged in. Yeah, I got you. Thank you. You find that as you go deeper down the deep dark hole, it falls for quite a while. Drop your characters over here by the steps, please. You find that the area is lit up tremendously. Um, as you see these tendrils, roots that reach out from this crystal, which sits atop a forgotten monument. Cantori floats over it. Um, and there's a small little barrier that goes over the crystal. Where there's a door, the barrier kind of like prevents any entry or exit through that door. Sure. Um, Guildmaster Ares, as you can see, a door to the Silver City has been opened, which has made Michael aware of your current reality. This is not good. Uh, I'm assuming you have. Oh, Cantori thinks for a second. Are you disposable? Your status is unknown. Yeah. No worries. While Ares is thinking deeply about this question, Cantori turns to the rest of the party. I can only send one through. I need the rest of you to stay here. Do you have no questions? Designation time. Broke open door to Silver City. The barrier which protects this world from the beyond. Army controlled by Lord Michael was once there. Time has upset the flow of time and Michael. This has caused problems. What was that? What was your query? Um, Answer unclear. Answer query. I was only required to inform the guild master of state of things. It is not my decision whether or not if he tries to fix this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The guildmaster himself, your internal thoughts are Michael has always been a friend to the guild and a close friend to Ares. It is highly strange that Michael would be a problem for the guild, and even the letter you received makes it seem like he wants to end things on a good note. Mm. No, no, put that in the vault. It's a guild master thing. Uh, Also maybe don't worry about it. Kantori looks down at you, his eye dredging over you. Master Ares, I cannot guarantee your protection. I will try my best, as I have done while waiting. Who is your successor? Should I follow orders from? Hold that reveal for a second. I need to go to the toilet. I need to go to the toilet real quick. Oh. That was a fucking painful shit. Right. I have returned. Um. Okay. Did anyone read the letter? Okay, go ahead. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm actually quite surprised by that. Confirmed. Query to previous question processed. To close gate, you must retrieve key from time. The entity time. Find the key and destroy it, and that will close this gate. But if you do not pass through before returning, you will be trapped there. Query information unavailable. Query information unavailable. Temporary assessment, artifact grade. Normally, yeah. Or something with Sunder. Yeah. 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 Answer to query processed. Presumption. Object looks like pocket watch. It stares at you, waiting. I do not have access. Before you walk through, it says, Ares. Just confirming that's your name as the door drops. As. Okay, okay. As you step through, you enter into this kind of hallway of mirrors, and the door slams shut behind you, but not before something zips through the door and gets past you. And you see a glimpse of this thing as it passes you in the hallway of mirrors. The rest of you see a mechanical, uh, angelic creature with a shattered face, many wings behind it, flapping as it holds two weapons. Yes. Uh, Presumably your family has some records of this person. Okay, let me go get some proper music. As as the creature enters, you see Cantori flap its wings as all of you enter into a different time stream. We will come back to you in a minute. You guys are going to need some of these to see. Yeah, there's three. You are dropping right here, and I'll draw in the gate real quick. It's giving you ownership for some reason over those characters. No, no. Anyway, no, it's just him. I just double checked. What you do? Oh wait, he has access to 13 of them. What's going on? 1 second. Okay, as you step through the door, you see behind Michael the Silver City in all its former glory, ruined as if a war had just taken place. You see Michael slumped on a throne, waiting for something, someone. Let me get you the image of the Silver City. Please don't move your character while I do. You look all around and you see nothing but grey and ash as fallen angel corpses lie all around. You see that the outer skirts of the Silver City have been completely decimated, while the inner sanctum remains perfectly fine. You can now move your character. Once. He went with Michael and James on a drug and party binge. Slumped up on the chair, Michael looks up. As you get closer, he stands up, looking kind of out of it, kind of tired. Um, he drags what looks like a blackened sword against the ground. You can feel energy radiating from it as his blackened wings and blackened armor slowly overshadow you. Ares, I thought determination was quite obvious. Why have you come here? You see Michael pull something from a pocket dimension and throw the rabbit onto the ground dead. This pesky thing. It merely interrupted my war. You can have it if you want. As he kicks the corpse over to you. As you start looking through the corpse of the watch, you see Michael drapes the watch down from his palm, the chain dangling. Oh, I'm sorry, Ares. Are you looking for something? No, no, no. Because I refuse to be trapped here on the Silver City. I refuse to let you and your meddlesome bunch continue to shatter time and reality without a thought of what you're supposed to be doing. The other angels were just as troublesome. They thought we shouldn't be meddling in time, that we should merely be defending the wall, as Morden told us to. But he starts spinning around. Look at them now, Ares. They're all dead. Every last one of them. I've remade them into something stronger, something better. You see him click his fingers as shadows start to curve around the moonlit, the starlight. You see roughly 800 soldiers start to fly from the city just above head. If you zoom out, you'll see. No, they're swarms. You see, every one of them seems identical. The creature that you saw on the boat earlier, replicated thousands of times. Talk what out, Ares? The world's going to end, and I'll finally be free. Free from this toil, this anger, from loss, from hate, from the endless work that I've been made to do for thousands of years. It'll all be silent. What, do you think you can stop me? Come on now, Ares. Where's the fight in your eyes? You used to have such gleam. He drags the sword closer to you, his lazy body barely able to move it. It's currently grasped around his hand, about 15 feet right now. I'm nothing like those mongrels who squander resources. No, I've used every last ounce of strength I've had to give for this reality. You see one of the seraphim lands down beside Michael and bows. Michael starts to turn around. Deal with this mongrel. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You enter into combat as Michael goes back and sits on his throne. Alright, Ares, you're first to go in combat. The Seraphim slowly lurches towards you. It draws a black blade out of thin air. Yep. It's a hit. Roll damage. You notice that it barely does any damage, but it does chip away some gears and makes a small dent. A couple of feathers go flying. It does not speak. It merely turns to you, blade ready. As a hit. Roll damage. The Seraphim does not take the opportunity attack. It merely follows you as it turns around slowly, menacingly, towering over you. As you change your perspective, you once again see the thousands of this thing flying in the air. If this is giving you such trouble as Guildmaster, as one of the strongest creatures on Jara, only imagine what this can do to the planet. He's not the strongest, one of the strongest. Michael smirks on his throne. What do you think, Ares? As it steps forward. Do you think I can take on Asmodeus with this? 34 to hit. Okay. It does 43 damage, reduced to 21. Presumably not more than 14. Oh, did no one write a description for this? Fucking 10 out of 10 comedy. Yep, let's hit for 34. 34 hit and then 43 damage, and slaughter being dealt. The Seraphim raises its blade again and goes for a second attack. 33. Okay. It does another 51 damage this time, half to 25. Your body is formidable. It's able to take on quite a lot of damage, but this is starting to slowly chip as it goes for its third attack. 28. What are the rules around emergency block? Okay, what's your strength modifier? Plus 10? That's pretty good. So you gain plus 10, which brings you to 30. Ah, but you can't go over the AC cap. So 1 second. Your AC cap is. That's pretty good. Yeah, I guess you get blocked. No, AC cap still applies. Your turn. You notice that the Seraphim is not using any time abilities for some reason. Sorry, what? Yes, all angels are known for using time abilities. Even a regular, um, even a low-ranking angel can use time stop to some extent. Yep, as he sits on the throne watching. Kind of loosely dangling. It's in his left hand that he's got down by his crotch now. Yeah. Uh, it does not take it. Nope, does not take it. As you come up to Michael, he looks up at you. Really? Do you want to die that badly, Ares? Mm-hmm. 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 He is going to contest. It is going to be your athletics versus his acrobatics. Or you can do a sleight of hand or acrobatics. He obviously has advantage on this and you have disadvantage. Sure, sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, disadvantage. It can be sleight of hand, athletics, or acrobatics. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, you won that contest. You only got 28. He rolled a 4. He got absolutely dog shit on this, despite having advantage. He tries to pull back his hand as you snatch the watch out of his hand. Michael's silent. Okay. Before you can, Michael's taking a turn. Michael, in the blink of an eye, stands up, almost frame by frame. You see him turn menacingly red. As the entire reality around you starts to shift and bend. He disappears from where he is. And appears right in front of you. Oh, 1 second. One second to fix the image. And then the next blink of your eye, as you go to attempt to crush that thing in your hands, his blade has already passed right through you. Now to determine whether or not if it actually hit. Oh, is this one that I think you have a thing on your screen. Okay, I'll need to manually roll this then. Fun. Give me 2 seconds. It's been a while since I looked at this item. Oh, that's why. Whoops. No, this item needs to be fixed. That's fine. I can manually do this. Okay, so it's gonna be /r 1d20 plus proficiency 9 plus strength modifier, which is 8, plus the weapon modifier, which is a 5, and then let's see if we hit. There's a good chance we don't. That would be funny. Why are you not rolling? I think I did. No, I didn't. R slash space. There we go. 29. That would meet and beat your AC cap. No. AC cap meets and beats. Alright. He slashes right through your body, ripping off your arm. I'm gonna now tell you how much damage it's gonna be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 8 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 5. I'm also going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. So you take half of this, and then you failed the con saving throw. Yep. So you're going to take a flat 100 force damage. Ignores immunities and resistances. So it's just going to be a flat 100 off your HP. Which is going to bring down your temporary to 0, and then you're going to take 32 on top of that. Minus 32. And now, for whether or not if you manage to actually... I also need to get this. And it's 20 feet or regain hit points and have disadvantage on saving throws versus fear. Right, okay. You cannot regain hit point within 20 feet of him. You have disadvantage on saving throws against fear. Sentience. Is not information you have access to. That is fine. It is unaffected. This is a god tier item. It's highly unaffected. Okay. Right, roll me a, let's say, sleight of hand to see if you manage to get there in time regarding crushing the item. I'll have it versus... You can either have it be athletics, acrobatics, or sleight of hand. Yep, it's going to be versus Michael's athletics. Any bonuses you can have them. I'll give you advantage. Yep. The watch was not crushed. Your hand falls to the ground. You're gonna lose the one you just regrew, not the spicy one. You get to keep the spicy one. Yeah. What one would you try to crush the watch in? Okay. Yep. You see Michael starts to return to normalcy as he uses an interaction object to bend down and pick up the watch again. He stares at you, no longer in red rage mode. You can see the full bone structure as his face is up close now. His eyes are sunken in, his cheeks are sunken in, his hair looks fucked. He is a hollow shell of who he once was. I give you opportunity to prove yourself worthy of life before the end of days. And you spit in my face, Ares. I valued our friendship, you know. I truly did. But there's nothing that can stop that thing that is coming from beyond the wall. Not even you. It's better to just make it faster, end it sooner. Oh, I have. And trust me, you've done a good job until recently. But you're obsolete now. I don't need you. I don't need anything. Just silence. As he says that, his words are cut off. A zone of silence, a bubble of air appears around both of you. Um, yep. In this small zone, time stands still. Everything goes grey. You hear a word come into your mind. A deep, dark voice. Take it now. This is all I can give you, Ares. You have a single action. Ares has heard this before. It is Morgan's voice. Okay. Yeah, that's your action. Any interactive object or movement? You get a full turn. One full turn. You can interact with objects and just attempt to smash it right now if you want. Yeah. Okay. Roll me. It's an artifact grade item, so you'll need to crush it with your artifact grade hand. I'm going to need a. I'm going to need a strength check, and you're going to need to beat a 25. Athletics. Sure, sure. Athletics. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, classic rats and Ares not writing shit down. Uh, well, yeah, sure. An additional 4 on top of your athletics. Roll athletics. Yep. Yeah, you managed to crush it. Time resolves itself. Michael stares at you as you crush the item. He falls silent again. How He sees the door start to close as he tries to rush to the door, his hand outstretched. Yep. Yep, you managed to beat him there as it closes. Even though he's technically faster, you had the turn. And he only gets there a turn after when the door actually closes. Yep. The door closes, and you hear the banging from the other side. You bastards! That's that. Moving back to the other guys. Ares, you are yeah. You're still needed for a little bit. Yeah. Back to the rest of the party. Um, Stepping out of the crystal, you see a radiant, clockwork, angelic creature, flames burning from inside its own creation. Its wings mechanical and outstretched, and it has two blades ready to pounce and murder you. It is swift, and it begins combat immediately, taking first action. It has orders, and those orders are to kill Kantori at all costs. Kantori activates a barrier which prevents all time magic and reduces speed on the creature by half. I'll give you access to the characters in. Uh, no. What's the companion? Did you leave it with the party earlier? Did they have it when we started the quest? I am going to say no. You had your moment today. All right. First to act is going to be Pandora. Who? Oh, are they not actually there? Okay. They just walked out of this, so they're not in the air. They're technically on solid ground. Oh, Kantori. Kantori is extremely large, so the bottom of them touches the water and the top of them touches the ceiling. Um, they're technically hovering 20 foot in the air above the water, but they can be reached from the bottom. I should have gave you owner. Configure Xeneric owner. Yeah, you're the owner. Oh, I see what happened. It's because it's a. I got you. I got it. I got it. Hold up. Let me just delete that and place it back down. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, fucking Brave just closed on me. What the fuck? Apparently. Everyone's using Useless. I need to drag it out from the... You should be able to drag one out, and then you should be able to start with that. Drag it from your characters. It should be. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. You definitely used Michael's love of friendship against him. Ah, okay, okay. Just give yourself 20-foot height. Easy done. What the fuck? What the fuck? I did not delete them. The VTT is weird. Being slow for some reason. Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why. I left the combat on the other screen. Oh, yeah, fuck, it is lag. Look, I'm at fucking 4,000 ping. What the hell is going on here? Oh, it might be the server. The server host has some like weird like time that. Let's take a 5 minute break, guys. No, the swarms aren't causing it. It's definitely hazards. It'll resolve itself in like 5-10 minutes. Don't chug potions on Ares. He is basically coming straight out that gate in a minute. Yeah, but you don't have any actions to do it yet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No, combat's just started elsewhere, so you're technically you still have actions. Yeah, I see, I see, I see. Yeah, you gotta wait for that one. Yeah, gotta wait though. I'm gonna I'm gonna send the VTT back to startup real quick. Um, Maybe that'll fix it. Five, four, three, two, one. He's not even gonna get that amount of time. Oh, you can try to log in, yeah, but give it a minute to log in. I want to see if it changes. Why do you have so many drink things? Oh, they're anime girls, I see. So many, holy fuck. Why? Oh my god. Huh. I am yet again reminded by weird thing people collect. Okay. Jim Batch is Jeff is a good Joe. That's a lot of Skylanders, oh my god. Oh, I got the One Piece ship, nice. I saw the video of Oda reviewing it. Looks pretty sick. It looks like it. Oh, are we doing the magic deck moving contest? Hold up. Yeah. The VTT seems better now. You can rejoin. Wait, did you move house? Oh, I thought you were saying with your mom and dad. Oh, oh, there's a nice space, yeah. Yeah. Fair enough, bro. Nice. La, 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 la. What map were we on? We were on. Yeah, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm going to wait for everyone to log in first, and then I'll transfer you. you worry. I'm just moving everyone into the home screen temporarily while people log in. I don't have an issue with anime girls. Anime is cool. I'll watch Beetle. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Anyway, moving on. This is what it is. Yeah, one of them's kind of fucked. I need to start and then end combat. Ah, I see what I did there. Whoopsies. No, I've already rolled it. Don't worry about it. All right, back to combat. Right, Petronella, right? No, it is. Yeah, name. It's been a while. Pandora, right? Yeah. Yep, Pandora. Make an attack against the big boy. Am I not? Oh, I see. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just keep going. Height. No. What? Let me try. No, I can't get it to attack either. It has to be a height. It has to be a height thing, right? Oh wait, I think Cantori's not on a. It might be that that's not actually a Cantori. All the problems today, isn't it wonderful? It's so fun. Right, okay, try again. Come on, buddy. I've got a feeling I know not why. I've got no idea. Just do manual rolls. Ah, right. I. Why is that unidentified? Weird. There you go. Maybe that's why. Yep, to hit. 7 plus 8 plus... It's just a total... It's a total of... It's a d20 plus 15 total. A 34 hits Kentori. Rolled damage, which is 68. Oh, that's Radiant plus 6, 46. Hang on, is he immune to Radiant? It's not immune to Radiant, okay. Yeah, so just roll me a total of 46 plus 8 and 68. 46 plus 8 and 68. Okay, Kantori takes half that. It does actually take a chunk off him. Alright. You have multi-attack. You can make a total of 3 attacks. Hit. Roll damage. You can use your up arrow to get back to your previous roll. Oh, I'll just do it again. Oh. I don't know. Maybe copy it so that you can paste it later. Takes half that, and then it's got one more attack. A hit, roll damage. Kentori is not a combat unit. Kentori is looking a little bit damaged, as they are starting to crack. Zalfir. Or Zelif. Zelif? Nope. Zelif. Yep. Hmm? Uh, an angel, yeah. She does appear to be a celestial. Here's the image again, just so you can have another look. Yep. Nothing really. Remember, you can only use prepared spells? Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yep. But Pandora has had an action, therefore, if you're talking about the Ranger thing, it doesn't apply. Uh, oh. This is your first turn in each combat, so yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, there's two abilities, but okay, you're talking about that one. Got you. Former wolf do. Oh, give me a second. Let me double check that. Blah, blah, blah. Fixed it. There you go. Pandora is 20 feet in the air. Can you fly? No, because that's water below you, which makes jumping near impossible. Crit, roll damage. It barely notices and continues its assault on Kentauri. It's a hit. So was the last one. Why did you not roll the damage on the last one? Okay. While you're not taking turns, make sure you read through the Seraphim and get all his abilities. Laszlo, your turn. Roll to hit. Okay. It passes the first one and takes half damage, and then for the second one. Yep. Takes the damage. But it still passes. It takes the damage, but it passes, so it's halved. Anything else? They're usually a high-ranking angel, but in this context, this is an artificial seraphim. It honestly would have required you to be part of the quest line for a bit longer than just one session to understand it fully. Um, Cantori is going to use Holy Force. Cannot seem to. It's going to manually roll it. 29 hit. Right. It's going to be that much halved. So there's half, and then this much radiant. Does it got immunity to radiant? No, it does have resistance though. And it's gonna be that much halved. So you guys see a pillar of light come down directly over Pandora as it pushes her down into the water. Uh, she falls to the water. Pandora's turn. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this pit is 1,000 feet deep, or so, or close, about 600 was it? It's pretty deep. I think it was 1,000. Um, I before she gets to take her action, before she teleports, she hears Michael in her head. New directive: get the fuck out of there. You are the only one I can trust. Yeah. So you can move your full distance to the teleport up if you want. No, no. Pandora manages to get out of there. Cantori can't catch up, and neither can the rest of the party. She eventually smashes out of the protective area. Yeah, she doesn't. The gate's closed, so she has to go up, up and out. She goes up, out, smashes through the barrier, and then she is now in the open world. It's at this point Ares comes back through the gate, and then the gate collapses behind him. Before you guys can even get out of combat, the entire party is teleported. No, just the party. I'm going to need everyone to drop their characters here. Just the party. You guys are teleported to what looks like a very fancy looking crystal island that floats high in the sky. Um, there are several of the little cute guys that are normally inside your crystals floating about a crystal in the center of the room. These little guys. And you see at the far end of the room, um, the sovereign of time sitting on their throne. Yeah, you were all teleported out of where you were after what just happened. I'm yeah, you're now out of combat. Um, you can just hand wave that now. Yep, can just hand wave that now, guys. Rats. They have just been teleported to the far end of the chamber. Uh, they only know of them by name. A small little time fey that sits beside the sovereign jingles his little staff. Mistress, mistress, we should punish them. Yes, yes. The long noodle, the long time speaks up, which is the long looking one. We should take their lives, or their time, or both. Hmm. The fat one wakes up. We should evict them from the flux. the long time the long noodle says to the mistress, I feel sorry for Jerry. Yes, yes. Yay! They'll cheer. As the sovereign finishes their decree, they raise their claw as the crystal in the center of the room begins to glow with a blinding flash. Everyone is teleported away. Thanks for your time, rats. We'll try. We'll try to drown them. Alright. I will now drop you back in Sanctuary. Well, all your characters that are currently at Sanctuary, they start to hear a tremendous rumble as they see the sky open up. Sanctuary is sucked through it. The dead corpse that it was once resting upon is ripped off the shell and all. Instead, you feel something rumble from underneath as something grows and shifts and shatters the ground of Sanctuary. As it falls into the water from the rip in space and time. Those who are currently inside Sanctuary do not notice much because the walls are so high. Um, but you hear shouts from the you hear shouts from the docks, from people up high on the walls. There's a monster underneath us! One of the people exclaims. If everyone can please drop your characters over here. The ones that just got teleported. Shifting. Bottom left. Oh, my bad. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Bottom left. you you start to fall from the sky as you see a massive turtle underneath Sanctuary. Bottom left, full bottom left. As you're falling, you notice landscapes around the turtle because you're falling from quite a height to the water. Um, you're all going to be okay because you're protected by magic for this fall. It's slow fall as well. Um, you see the landscapes around the turtle, and you notice that just as she said, she has plopped the turtle. Where was it? He said it was the northeastern waters of Britannia. The eastern waters of Britannia. Yeah. He has plopped you in the eastern waters of Britannia, and the entire sanctuary now rests on the back of a massive turtle. Some party members might recognize this turtle as Jerry. Yes. Jerry was a small dragon turtle, which the party had, literally a baby dragon turtle, which a party had at one point stole the egg for and then hatched. That's what Jerry's Rock is by the wagons thing is for. Um, it, it became the guild mascot for a while. Um, yeah, and it seems that Jerry has grown rather large. Yeah, that was the time sovereign. To be fair, not even Ares has met the Time Sovereign. The Time Sovereign has requested Ares to meet with them several times, and Wagon said, "I'll get around to it," and never did set a date. So yeah, it accumulated, and the Time Sovereign getting super pissed off. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. One last thing. Cantori Cantori appears over Sanctuary and proclaims, "All passage of time is forbidden. Those who know of it shall forget. Those who want to learn it cannot. I shall erase every mention of it from all books in this existence." As a blinding light flashes across the entire map, and Cantori disappears. They can no longer learn time magic specifically. Um, he loses all knowledge of spells. His features will still remain. You keep your feats, but you're unable to learn the spells, and you're unable. No one can become a time thief, and no one can become a time wizard anymore. But pre-existing ones do exist. It's just they cannot use or remember the spells. If they somehow found the spell, they could recast it, but they lose all memory of it. All, as far as we are aware, all records of it are being destroyed as we speak. You don't. Yep. 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 From now on, the time in world is now 1-to-1 for IRL. All of the crystal feats are no longer usable. Crystals are now completely gone from Sanctuary. You have no access to Time Fate or the Time Crystals. I will actually need to edit the map to remove that crystal from it. Um, they will change. It is worth noting that Kantori is in the Guildmaster's office as effectively like a secretary right now. So that's worth noting. Yeah, there we go. Those were not teleported. Those are back in Albion. So Scotty is currently driving around with a statue in a car. Yeah. Um, I will also say this is like a there's this is a perfect time for Ares to take his leave if he wishes. Mm-hmm. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I'll give you a number on that later. I am very much drained and have to do other stuff. It's not his fault.